Annapolis, Maryland. Today, we're at the Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium to see who will come out victorious in the Military Bowl. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Seminoles offense will take the first swing of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, Dave.
Gets away from one, finds some space. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Wants to throw. It's Glenn. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals to...
Open runway ahead. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Seminoles will hustle to the line. When Bobby Bowden built this program, high-flying offenses, great quarterback play, innovation, and that's what they hope they'll see on display today.
Yeah, and it was year after year, man. He found so many elite athletes, such good recruiting in the state of Florida, and when the Seminoles get those guys, man, those teams fly.
Off play action. Unleashes one. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Florida State. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So Kennesaw State's offense will have its first possession of the game. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately...
Oh, look out, there he goes! A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Looking for a crease, it's Ashley. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. He leaves it with the back. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. Which squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its glory.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, the ground game. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all of his ability on that TV.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Colin.
Yeah, you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
And that one's incomplete.
Quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target. They're just not on the same page.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Seminoles will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. To throw, it's Francis. It's complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes his connection. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. One thing I've noticed from talking to coaches about their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on developing some of the new guys, maybe, that have joined them for the bowl practices.
I mean, you get 15-plus extra practices. You start to play and experience more as young guys. The older guys get a little bit more rest. But, yeah, you're building the future. You're building the foundation. You're working on your technique. And you know what? You also get to have some fun. I think that's important for team building, is having fun at your location, doing the different things together to start to build that unity that will make a big difference in the future.
Yeah, there's a saying in college football that your freshman year, when you get to bowl season, you're no longer a freshman. A lot of players grow up. You get the extra practices mentally, and from a confidence standpoint, you turn the page. I can remember back to my true freshman year, we were getting ready to play Penn State. We had a lot of NFL talent in my freshman class, and everybody just seemed to grow a foot taller. They were playing with a different intensity level that really paid off for us the next year.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Well, great job there by the defense, because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in sequence. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now he's looking to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth, and already inside a minute to go in the first. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. 2nd down coming up. Give to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for... Goes out of bounds. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive.
Looking deep. He's got it down the left side. Can anyone catch him? And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, no!
And man, what a game-changing type play. The offense throwing the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a first down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Offense set on first down. They're going to test the right side with this one. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
And he's wrestled to the ground. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Dropping back, it's Francis. He's got his man. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Red pass, it's complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
And running backs who can add to the passing game, they can be so dangerous because once they get the catch, they're operating much more open space than they would be on a handoff. And it really also tests the linebacker's coverage ability and those DBs tackling ability.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. He'll come out throwing on first down. Zings it complete to the right. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. The quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Kennesaw State right back to work. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. On first down, here comes this offense. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Kent. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
He's got his man. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th. Ball in the air. Intercepted.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover zero. When I play cover zero, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes it past the marker. Makes the tackle at the 24, but from inside the 10 to across the 20 on the pickup of 15. Using his legs, it's Lucas. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
Caught near the sideline, it's Peterson. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Makes the grab at the 30. Speeding down the left side. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going to make that. Nice job.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
Unloads it downfield. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. After that huge play, let's see if they can punctuate it. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. He's got the back in the middle. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Now on 2nd down. The aerial assault continues. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing in this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Quarterback keeper. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Owls.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On the ground, it's Lucas. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. From the shotgun, the inside give. At the 40, there he goes. Just keeps moving. Big gainer there that'll look good in the stat column, but not quite enough to put any points on the board before time expires here in the first half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. This would be a prodigious kick from 56 yards out and from the left side. It is good. And now the lead is extending a little far. The Seminoles will line up to kick off and start the second half. Fair catch called for and made. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go, because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shout...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Makes the grab on the right. And he's running in the open. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball and let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
The give on the inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line, getting some push, making them use their resources on him. The linebacker comes free, boom, and making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Caught over the middle, it's Green. Nice job to get him past the sticks and then get him down at the 35. And the Seminoles will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Defense in press coverage. The give to the back. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down. The Seminoles have their offense in high gear. Movement here from the tight end. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Got a man. It's Brown. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He got it.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Francis. He makes the connection. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance. And there's
Oh, he dropped it! Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Finds his back in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Trying to get to it. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have...
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. First down here for the offense. The corners are walked up tight. The give to Davis. Across the 10, got it out to the 14. That's a gain of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the ground with the back. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
He'll do it himself. They finally make the stop, but the big run is ready to move those sticks for the first down. The Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. 2nd down after that incompletion. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Across the 45. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Noles come to the line in the hurry-up. Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the linebacker showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
Here's the handoff. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. To the air, it's Glenn. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Wide receiver shows motion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
He's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's McCoy. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 5 yards away from another third down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. On the run, it's Lucas. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. They moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. He's looking to throw it. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around.
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play. Offense getting set for first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Ashley.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Edwards.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. To the air on 1st down. He's going to run it. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Man, what a nice run by the QB. Great job exploding, getting upfield, and then smartly getting out of bounds. And, man, how hard is it to stop an offense with a guy at the quarterback spot that's so dynamic?
Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Running back searching for a hole. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. The pressure, the intensity is palpable. A huge play right here on 3rd and 2. Using the quick game. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And now, 4th quarter, 4-down territory, almost certainly as they get ready to try to grab the lead. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He's got his man. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Scanning the field, it's Glenn. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception the last possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well. Seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it. Almost had another interception.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Slam to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. They'll throw it on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
On third down, going up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Florida State. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And this veteran quarterback just overshot his man that time.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little.
Pass on the way. It's picked off. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Line gets set, first down. They want that clock to run. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Trying to move the sticks on third down. They'll try to run for it. Tackled after picking up the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The clock and the scoreboard on their side as they come to the line, 1st and goal. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but